Dejounte Murray is one of the most underrated players in the NBA, and that is even with him taking a big step forward this year in being the lead guard and the lead performer for the San Antonio Spurs this season. But today I want to talk about Dejounte Murray, give him the credit he deserves, and talk about why he has and how he has taken such a big step forward for the San Antonio Spurs team this season. Dejounte Murray, a triple-double threat every single night, one of the best mid-range shooters that is not talked about in the NBA after learning how to be such a great mid-range shooter over the course of his career, and specifically from the leadership and mentorship of DeMar DeRozan. A great guard defender, made an all-defensive team before his ACL injury, and is not as elite as he was then, but at 6'4" is still a very long, lengthy, elite perimeter defender. And an underrated playmaker as well, who averages over 8 assists per game, while getting over 8 rebounds per game. Rebounding, playmaking, scoring, mid-range, at the rim, a few threes, and being the lead guy on this San Antonio Spurs team. His mid-range jumper is something to marvel at. It is so smooth, it's so silky looking. He is so confident stepping into that mid-range pull-up. For someone who wasn't really much of a mid-range pull-up guy when he started his career, but he wasn't really much of an anything on the offensive end when he started his career, because his rookie year he averaged 3.5 points per game. He was known for defense. He came in for his length, 6'4" at the point guard spot, very long, very disruptive on the defensive end, and has never really gained much weight, but his length allows him to be so disruptive and such a good on-ball defender on the perimeter as one of the better guard defenders in the league, and that is no different now. His efficiency has not necessarily gone up this year, but it hasn't gone down to a drastic degree for someone who has had to take on so much of the load on a San Antonio Spurs team that is really devoid of talent for an NBA standard. Now also being the lead playmaker on this team, now also being asked to do a lot of rebounding for this team, although he's always been a very good rebounder throughout his career, and has been doing quite well at being the lead guy for the San Antonio Spurs. And now, sure, he's not leading the Spurs to some playoff appearance, but not many players in the NBA are going to be able to lead this current Spurs roster to a playoff appearance. But what Dejounte Murray has done is he's led the way from a mentality standpoint, from an effort standpoint for the San Antonio Spurs team, as someone who works hard every night, tries to get buckets, finish at the rim, hit from mid-range, compete on the defensive end, get rebounds, defend extremely well on whoever he is guarding on any particular night. And he is a big reason as to why the San Antonio Spurs remain as competitive as they are this season, because even though they are losing a lot of games, and they have now lost 6 in a row, for a team that has as bad of a record as them, they have one of the best net ratings in the league for that type of bracket in terms of wins and record. They are an extremely competitive team. They are never an easy team to beat, and Dejounte Murray is a big part of that. That being said, that is my shout out and thoughts on Dejounte Murray so far this season. Be sure to let me know what you guys think about Dejounte Murray down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.